They say the best things in life happen by accident. In October, I sat down with a brand new gaming controller. I wasn't looking for a new obsession, I just needed a game to stress test the buttons. Suddenly, a name from my childhood flashed across Steam: Warframe. For 13 years, I watched this game from the sidelines. I didn't have a high-end PC then, and honestly, I don't have one now. But thanks to the magic of cloud gaming on Android, I finally stepped into the cryopod. What started as a 15-minute controller review turned into an addiction that I just can't quit. This is my journey from reviewer to Tenno. Warframe is a 13-year-old titan, but playing it today, it feels more modern than games released last month. I started where every legend begins, the Vor's Prize Quest. You're given a choice that defines your early hours: Mag, Volt, or Excalibur. I went with the classic, the Blade Master himself, Excalibur. Playing a game of this scale on a mobile device via GeForce Now felt like a gamble. But as I performed my first bullet jump, I realized something. This isn't just one game. With every planet you unlock and every quest you complete, Warframe evolves. One moment it's a stealth mission, the next it's a spacefaring epic. It's a game that keeps reinventing itself right under your feet. My journey moved fast. I went from the sturdy, unbreakable armor of Rhino to the strategic speed of Volt, and eventually to the trickster king Wukong. But the real turning point was my first Prime. There is a specific feeling of pride when you finally assemble a Prime Warframe, and for me, that was Wukong Prime. Sure, people talk about the bugs, and let's be real, in a game this massive you're going to see some features that weren't intended. But that's the charm. Every game has its quirks, but Warframe has a soul. Fast forward to today, and my heart belongs to one frame, Gauss Prime. The speed, the kinetic energy, the sheer chaos of his kit, it's everything I love about this game. I came for a controller review, but I stayed for the universe. If you've been sitting on the sidelines like I was for over a decade, let this be your sign. It doesn't matter if you're on a PC or a phone. The origin system is waiting for you. But let's talk about the elephant in the room: monetization. We live in an era of live service games and gacha mechanics that often feel like they're trying to pickpocket you at every turn. Warframe puts them all to shame. Yes, it's a free-to-play game. Yes, Digital Extremes needs to make money to keep the lights on. They sell cosmetics, they sell platinum, but here's the difference. You never feel robbed. You never feel like they're stealing from you. Instead, you find yourself wanting to support them. The amount of love and effort poured into this universe is astonishing. When you experience cinematic masterpieces like The Old War or the breathtaking journey in The Old Peace, you realize this isn't just a product, it's a passion project. I'm not here to tell you to go buy cosmetics or support them because I'm promoting them. I'm telling you that eventually you'll want to. You'll see the beauty of the events and the depth of the story, and you'll want to give back so they can keep creating these epic moments. It's a level of respect between developer and player that is rare in 2026. This game is amazing, and I'm just getting started. But let's be honest, starting this game is hard. It's overwhelming. You're bombarded with mods, resources, and mechanics you don't understand yet. And then there's the platinum. When you start, the game gives you 50 platinum. It's untradeable, it's just for you. And what did I do? I made the ultimate rookie mistake. I accidentally spent it on rushing resources in my foundry. I literally paid to save a few hours of waiting. If you're watching this and you're new, don't do what I did. Save that plat for Warframe and weapon slots. You'll thank me later. After a month or two, I realized something. You don't have to spend a cent of your own money to succeed. This game teaches you how to be a businessman. I never wanted to spend real money, but Warframe showed me the trading meta. I discovered Warframe.market, a third-party site that changed everything. Suddenly, I wasn't just a ninja, I was a trader. I was listing prime parts, arcanes, and even fish. It's a fresh experience I've never seen in any other game. You can literally farm for an hour, sell your loot, and have enough platinum to buy that cosmetic you've been eyeing. And here's the best part. You don't need to be a smooth talker. I'm not great at communicating in-game, and honestly, the trade window is where I get shy. But in the Warframe community, you don't need big speeches. A simple INV, a quick trade in a clan dojo, and a simple reply like thank you or welcome is all it takes. The community respects the hustle. Whether you're at Maru's Bazaar or a high-tech dojo, the economy is alive. Just remember the golden rule. Never trade platinum for real money outside the game. It's the fastest way to get banned. Keep it in the trade window, keep it fair, and keep it fun. Now, if you're going to step into the world of trading, you need to know how to protect yourself. In the in-game relays or the trade chat, you'll see people asking for crazy amounts of platinum for basic items. To a new player, it looks normal, but to a veteran, it's a scam. My golden rule? Always check the listing first. Even if I'm standing right in front of another player at a relay, I have Warframe.market open on my phone. I check the current going rate for every part, every arcane, and every mod before I even hit accept. Since I started using the market for every single trade, I haven't been scammed once. It's not just a shop, it's your insurance policy. The best part about using a third-party site like the market is that the price is already agreed upon before you even meet. There's no awkward haggling or someone trying to change the price at the last second. You invite them to your dojo, you confirm the items match what was on the website, and you're done. It keeps the game fun and keeps your hard-earned platinum safe. In real life, I'm an introvert. I usually prefer to play games like Monster Hunter, some old retro single-player games, and I've spent enough time in MOBA games to know how toxic a community can be. When I first loaded into Warframe, I expected the same. The gatekeeping, the salt, the get-good attitude. But here, it's different. The Warframe community isn't just nice. It's one of the pillars that keeps this 13-year-old game standing. I've seen veterans who have everything in the game spend hours helping a baby Tenno figure out where to farm a single resource. There's no shield gating for new players who just want to learn. People actually want you to succeed. And then there's the generosity. I've seen Good Samaritans gift items to strangers just because they asked a question in chat. It's a culture of giving that peaks every December during Tenno. For those who don't know, Tenno is Warframe's version of Christmas. The community gifts each other items from the market, and as we reach milestones, Digital Extremes donates real money to charities like Big Brothers Big Sisters. Honestly, I'm sitting here hoping for a little Tenno magic myself. But even without the gifts, just knowing you're playing with people who care makes the experience so much better. In a world of toxic lobbies, the Origin system feels like home. So, at the end of the day, is Warframe actually worth your time? I'll be honest with you, it depends. If you're someone who hates missing out, you might find the FOMO a bit tough. There are things like Excalibur Prime, cosmetics, or rare Cyandonas that are locked in the past and will never return. But if you can look past that, you'll find a game that actually respects your life. It's one of the few games where you can literally start a 3-gay build in your foundry, go touch some grass, take a shower, or hang out with your family, and come back to a brand new power-up waiting for you. Sure, you can pay to speed it up, but the game doesn't force you to. It just keeps you excited. Psychologically and mathematically, it's designed to make you want more. So consider this your fair warning. It's huge, it's surprisingly polished for its age, and it's excellent. This is just the start for Gwim gaming. Now, I know many of you are here for the classics, the pixel art, and the 8-bit souls of the games we grew up with. But as a retro gamer, I've realized that Warframe is its own kind of legend, a 13-year-old piece of history that never stopped evolving. It's like finding a vintage arcade cabinet that keeps adding new levels. I'll be sharing everything I learn, from my specific GeForce Now setup, which lets me play the full PC experience on my phone while we wait for the wide Android release, to the universal secrets of Gauss Prime speed builds. Don't worry, we aren't leaving the retro world behind. We're just expanding it. Warframe proves that it doesn't matter how you play. What matters is that we're all part of the same star chart. If you want to join a community that values skill and kindness over hardware specs, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe. Let's grow this Tenno family together across every platform. From the CRT era to the Tau system. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay fast, Tenno.